What's up, everybody? Welcome back and happy Friday. I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you your daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, American Contractor, and Atlas. And they're still there for you in the description to this video on Facebook, so go ahead and check out their pages. We're getting into the Northwest today. That's kind of the area that's getting more active weather right now, just with the pattern set up. Multiple rain rounds coming through into next week are expected. So getting into that for you guys, and then doing an overall weather pattern update. That jet stream is sticking up into the northern part of the U.S., so with that we'll get some colder temperatures up there. What's our rain chances look like across the nation, temperatures, etc. Talking to you about that, and then also talking about the next 5 days for Denver, Dallas, and OKC. But before all of our weather, check out Weather the Storm on Atlas's Roofing YouTube page. You guys got episode 1 through 4 all out on there, and then episode 5 is coming out soon here. So check them out. This next one is going to be more about the nitty-gritty details of how Derek storm chases. So if you guys have any curiosity about what our chase truck looks like, Derek's stories, and how that ties into roofing, check out Weather the Storm on their YouTube channel. So now for our weather, again, this is really the only active pattern we've got going on right now is the Pineapple Express, transporting all that nice tropical moisture up into the Pacific Northwest. All of that is centered on this low pressure system, and we'll take a closer look here in a second, but that's just dumping rainfall on the Pacific Northwestern states. The rest of us, maybe some showers, some cloud cover up through the northern U.S., sunny across the board if you're not in that area. So 40s and 50s for if you're kind of near or north of the jet stream, and down south we're working our way back up into the mid-60s, guys. 64 in OKC, 66 in DFW, even hitting 70 in Houston and LA. So getting nicer back down towards the southern states, starting to feel more a little bit warmer. So thawing out. High wind warning is in effect for you guys if you're out ahead of that low right along the coast between Seattle and Portland there. That's for wind gusts up to 65 miles an hour, and it's going to start around midnight tonight through Saturday afternoon. Winter weather advisory behind me here in Montana and Wyoming for, some additional snow accumulations on top of what you've already gotten. And, if you're in Montana, you could get a light glaze of ice as well. That's going to last just for the next hour or so for you. And then last but not least, flash flood watch for parts of southwestern Oregon and northwestern California there. Again, just with that rain that's coming through. So here is our water vapor imagery right now. All right, we got some streaming through the central U.S., but all eyes are going to be on this guy. There's the low pressure system. Kind of see it curling in on itself there. And all of that water is just being pulled up towards Washington, towards Oregon, towards the northern part of California. And so expect some pretty soaking rains over the next few days. Here's a first glimpse at it. And we'll take a few here. But in terms of can you roof today or can you just get outside? The answer is yes for most of the nation now. We're sitting in the mid-60s to 70s by 3 p.m. Got a little bit of rain to work around if you're up through the Midwest, and it's cooler, 49 degrees in Minneapolis, but no real wind messing around with you for today. And then, most of the nation should see some good roofing conditions. Now into Saturday, roofing, you may or may not be doing that, but if you're just trying to get out and about, got some scattered showers through the Central Plains now, some through the Ohio Valley, and then that whole mess of rain coming onshore and moving into Washington, Oregon, Idaho, even parts of Montana, with a wintry mix here and there as well. So got that whole mess up in the Pacific Northwest, but down south it is still real nice. So good weekend to get out and about and do some grilling. If you're in Oklahoma City or in Stillwater, you can watch Bedlam this weekend. And then into Sunday, still really nice. 40s and 50s through the Ohio Valley now, a little warmer down south, and still just a whole mess of rain and wintry precip in the northwest. And this is kind of why. All right, so there's our jet stream, super flat right now, right? So it's going to pack all that cold air up north, warming up down south. That's why we're getting weather now back in the 60s and the 70s. And that low pressure system swinging on shore is going to continue dumping all that rain. Now into Monday, into Tuesday, we're starting to see it shift further and further south, right? So it's going to start pushing those colder temperatures back down that way. And if we do get a little dip in the jet stream, could start to see some rain moving through, but we're kind of past the point with this current setup of any real intense storms, just not enough instability, not enough heat return through the Central Plains right now. But we'll have to keep an eye on it, and for now, watching that cold weather dominate the northern part of the U.S. So future temp-wise, there you are by Saturday evening. Still really nice, unless, you're up above the jet stream, and then it's a little cooler. But Sunday, kind of looking the same, still sitting in the 70s now, so back to, late summer, early fall temperatures. And then through Monday and Tuesday, now again, you're starting to see that colder weather shift further and further south through the nation as the jet stream starts to push that way as well. So a little cooler into the start of next week, but it should remain pretty dry. Friday, the real threat right here is going to be flooding for the coast by 5 p.m. Got a couple rounds of that. There you are, same time on Saturday through Washington and Oregon. Just expect a ton of rain. Y'all are used to it out there. It's not anything too wild. But then, Sunday could see some more rain passing through the Midwest as well as the Pacific Northwest. And then even some snow tracking through into the New England states and through the Rocky Mountains by Tuesday, just with that system spitting things off to the east as it moves along that way. So there you go. North Plains could even see a chance of some snow into midweek next week. So 4 or 5 day rain chances, got a little bit through the northern states, but most notably again out through the Pacific Northwest into the next 5 days. So today should be storms increasing in the evening once that low makes it on shore, and then some points of really heavy rain into Saturday, more for Sunday, more for Monday, and then things should taper off on Tuesday for you guys out that way. So for the rest of us, for Oklahoma City, Denver, Dallas, here's what it's looking like into the next 5 days. Totally different than what Washington and Oregon are getting. Should be pretty dry, maybe some partly cloudy skies here in Oklahoma City, and sitting in the mid-70s to even the 80s by the beginning of next week. Dallas-Fort Worth got the same story for you, working your way up to 80 by Monday, 87 by Tuesday, starting to warm up quite a bit. No significant rain chances on the board for either of us. And then Denver as well, also warming up back into the mid-70s by Sunday. A little bit of a cool off into the early part of your work week next week, but overall should be a lot nicer if you're south of that jet stream. And so for your extended rain outlook, expecting to get a little bit more than normal for this time of year for the Pacific Northwest, a little bit drier. If you guys are in that orange, and the whole south and southeast could see some scattered showers here and there that would put you above normal for, rain for this time of year. And this is going to be 8th through the 12th, guys, so this is going to be kind of mid next week. But then it should be warmer than normal, again, for the southern states. That makes sense, right? That jet stream's up north, so it's going to keep us cooler up that way. Warmer down here into the middle of next week. So kind of a quiet pattern until we see that jet stream start to shift up a little bit. But the last thing I'm going to leave you with, daylight savings time, guys. It's ending on Sunday. You get that extra hour of sleep this weekend. So on Sunday at 2 a.m., you're going to shift your clocks back an hour. So sun's going to set an hour earlier. And, if you're in OKC, sunrise now at 6:55 a.m. New sunset is at 5:31 p.m. after that. So getting dark earlier, but also getting light, I guess a little earlier. So there you go. That's what you got. So if you guys want to follow us, you can get us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video, and smash that subscribe button everywhere else. And then if you want to get in contact with us, go ahead and scan the QR code up above me there. Click the link in the description to this video. That gets you access to all of our severe weather mapping products. Guys, those happen live 24/7 across the nation. So no matter what coast you're on, east, west, anywhere in between, we map any severe weather that's happening, and we map it live. So if you guys want access to any of that, go ahead and scan that QR code or give us a call at 855-334-4245. Email us at info@hailtrace.com or check out hailtrace.com for more details, and we'll be happy to hook you up with those products. But going to be back on Monday with more updates. But for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.